Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Off the mark there. 1-1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. To the warning track, makes the catch. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Brandon Lau stands in now and watches strike 1. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
0-1. Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. Down in order, go the Rays. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. All can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now for the Twins, Willie Castro.
The designated hitter,
McClanahan, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second,
and now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
Move to first. Castro back in on a dive. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a foul out of play. Out there to center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos.
Now the lineup for the Twins is constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Carlos Correa, batting with one down, takes a strike. Castro leads off first with one away. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. Man at first, one away. That's down and in.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Grounded to third, could be two. Caminero to second, and that's two. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Lopez back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And another ball. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Pitch misses inside, and now 3-0. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Runner takes off. And they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Full count.
One out, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Check swing called strike, and that's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back at target field. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. And the first offering is not close. And that one clips the corner. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero tosses across to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
This one in the air. Loud. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Now one out to right. Wallner on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8th, the left fielder,
Richie Palacios. Next to hit for the Rays.
Palacios.
And that's in there at the knees.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Top of the third, no score. just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, Ty France. First pitch, not close. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
That one to first. Diaz. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
and
no
that
strike.
is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Now a fly ball to right center. Low, ranging after it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to 3rd, but it kicks foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Yandy Diaz now. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Late swing fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Loud, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
4th inning underway, no score. Now 1-1.
Ball, no. 2-1.
That catches the corner. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Caminero batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Back in Minnesota, ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Willie Castro. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it full.
Bader.
So here's Bader now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. That takes care of Correa. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still no score. Back at target field. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Lopez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Lee settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan
Aranda. To the
Aranda.
plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one down the line, and foul ball. Inside. Counts full, 3-2. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one's in there, and that is strike two.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's Royce Lewis. First time up was a pop out. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's down and in. Good eye right there. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Brooks Lee. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer, and it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for Tampa Bay,
ballpark. Top of the
the
sixth
left
inning.
fielder,
And stepping in for the Rays,
Richie
Richie Palacios.
Palacios.
And there's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. Two strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Bader sizing it up. And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bunting for a hit. And a foul ball. The Rays trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Hit in the air, right field.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. Back in Minnesota, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ryan Jeffers. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there.
Now
And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. And that's outside. And that's downstairs. Now 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2-1 now. And there's a ball.
3-1.
And now a full count.
Full count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. That one missed. This one popped up right side. Lau on his way over and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. That's in there. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks up and loosening in the pen. Sands also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Danny
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Danny Jansen to hit here. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wallner makes the play, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. New pitcher on now, Drew Rasmussen.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 57, Drew Rasmussen.
3, 4,
Leading
5
up
due
for
up
the
for the
Twins,
home team.
the
Now
shortstop,
Correa up to hit.
Correa.
Rasmussen goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Next offering misses. 2-0.
You get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one inside, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one hit to right. Low, ranging after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Matt.
So digging in, Matt Wallner. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one catches the corner for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Griffin Jacks.
Now pitching for the Twins.
And now the DH,
Number
Jonathan
22.
Aranda.
Griffin Jacks.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. 2 down, base is empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Palacios.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Buxton ranges back. Off the batter's eye and gone. All muscle to center field, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. There's the strike. Here's your 1. Tap foul at the plate.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
39.
8th, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading up, for
Stepping
the
in, Ty France.
the first baseman.
He's already
Ty
homered in this game.
France.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there.
Number
The hitter
2,
just not
second
making the
baseman,
adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch
Lee.
after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Lee
Ball 1.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the
1
plate.
ball, no strikes.
And it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now
Every day
batting,
during
the
batting
catcher,
practice, these
Ryan.
outfielders get about 10 minutes of
Catcher.
balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jeffers
No.
up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Two outs. Just off the outside edge.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so
Willie.
much more likely to get something you can handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Castro in the box with 2 gone and
No
takes a
ball,
look at a called
1 strike.
strike. Jeffers, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for Minnesota as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the Twins.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
59.
Yohan Duran.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. That's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And it's 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came
Now
together
back,
perfectly
the
for
second
him right there.
baseman,
Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Lau at the plate, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. It's in and out of his glove. Still slings it to second. Over to Correa for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Last chance for the Rays. Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. That one at triple digits.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The Rays down to their final strike. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's to third. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long